I wasn't aware of it, and I was made aware of it once Vidyut spoke about it, and I still didn't understand because I was like, they had not announced the films in that particular tweet that had come out. So I was more concerned ki has the release changed again? When I saw that, I was like, why couldn't our films also have any kind of a representation? Insider, outsider, basically that Friday. You're doing well, you're an insider, you're not doing well, you can be anybody, but you will feel like an outsider. I did not have a PR for the longest time because I did not know what this is and why is this important? Why is it important with what I wear or what I eat? Or why are my views important? Why am I supposed to be an expert on everything? I have a problem with time and again be told, hey, you're a very good actor, you look good, you can dance, you have a good body and you can do all of this, you just need the right film. I'm like, man, if that is not in my hand, if you have that, give it to me, no, I'll do it. I don't want to be a person who's done something because I'm somebody's friend or I'm somebody's brother. Hi everybody, this is Pinkvilla and I have the pleasure of interviewing Nayandeep today, who interviews everybody. So Nayandeep, please tell us, how is this lockdown been for you? I can see that you've not bothered to get up and change, and you just started this interview.
Because I am not as well dressed as you are today, that's why. No, I'm
the best thing of doing this is I can wear shorts with a shirt.
Excuse me, I am also very short. High five on that. Also, I remember when the announcement was being made and you tweeted, I think it also hit me personally, of course, because I value and like you a lot as an actor, and I know what this film meant to you because we've had a conversation about it. Also, it was very unfair, not just for you, also for the team of Vidyut Jamwal's film. It was very unfair. What was the first reaction? Did you feel upset? Did you feel angry? Did you feel left out? What was going through your mind?
It was a mix of all of that, Nayandeep. And honestly, initially, I had no idea what was happening because I wasn't aware of it. And I was made aware of it once Vidyut spoke about it. And I still didn't understand because I was like, they had not announced the films in that particular tweet that had come out. So I was more concerned ki has the release changed again? Because not that we knew the release date, but we knew that the film was going to be on this platform. So I wasn't sure if they were announcing the release of only certain films, and so all of that. So, but when I saw that, I was like, why couldn't our films also have any kind of a representation? And so obviously, I mean, all of us actors are emotional people, and that's how we are actors, because we need to emote those certain emotions. So emotionally, you feel like you worked hard with something, and the whole team has worked hard at something. And if it's not going to get a platform for that, then of course you feel bad about it. But I have been in this business for long enough to know that it's not like one person, it's not directed towards anybody. It's a mindset. And there is no face behind that particular mindset. Like there's no one person, right? But the problem is that I may not be able to do anything about the film industry, which has existed way before I was born. This is a platform that has come into existence while I am here. And I know that this is a platform that works on the basis of content. So if I see something that is not going to make sense or is going to be wrong, I really need to at least not put anybody down, but make them aware of the fact that this is not okay. And not hold that grudge. Just make them aware. And I'm hoping that, it gets talked about. And luckily we are in this interesting time, Nayan, because in the past, some people have spoken about stuff and it always, you hear it, but everything's got things going and you don't get traction. But this is the time when people are actively talking about it. They're interested to hear different point of views. And I'm hoping that this whole ecosystem, and I keep saying ecosystem because the film industry is not run by one person. It's not a hero-villain situation. And insider-outsider is not really insider-outsider is basically that Friday. You're doing well, you're an insider, you're not doing well, you can be anybody, but you will feel like an outsider.
No, that was the main problem that even I had, that, when you have representation for all the films and you're saying, and you're marketing it saying that 7 big films are coming to your houses. This is so your house is going to turn into a multiplex. That was the whole caption, if I'm not mistaken. I also felt that they could have involved you, Vidyut, and of course, because Sushant is no more, somebody from Sushant's team should have been involved.
Of course.
But did anybody from the team reach out to you when you at least expressed that you were upset and you were affected by it? from the team?
No, not really, because I think 3 days after that, it came to the point that we had the release dates for both these films. I didn't delve into it. I was told that 31st is the release of the film. All I said is, the film is bigger than me. It's not even about I'm upset, I'm not going to promote this film, because the film is attached to the big team, and that is what is bigger and the most important thing. I said I am going there and I want to promote this, and I have to say that, once we had the release date, all the attention and the energies went towards that, and I see the visibility that there's been a push towards the film. Because honestly, if you do think that in the scheme of these 7 films, these 2 are smaller films, if anything, they need a little more love and attention.
Absolutely.
And that would have been great. But I'm seeing that now, with the way the film's being pushed and the way it is being promoted towards the 31st. And I really hope that it gets the love that it truly deserves, because it's a very honest, earnest, and a really, really funny film.
But also, you spoke about insider, outsider, Kunal. You have made it on your own in the industry. You came in as a child actor, but when you came back, you had to make a different space for your own. A lot of people, a lot of child actors, even till date, say that, they have to remove that image that they have had as a child actor to make it big in the industry. Was that a challenge for you? Do you still feel like an outsider? Because people still say that, you are underrated. And I know you don't like this word at all. You're a terrific actor, but I think they say it because they feel that you've still not got your due. How do you take all of this?
See, the thing is, you got to keep moving. It's like the Rolling Stone gathers no moss. You have to deal with it. Of course, I'm not saying that, I'm an enlightened soul and it doesn't bother me. Of course, it bothers me. Of course, I want to do better in life. Everybody wants to do. But, as you said, being a child actor, it was a different ball game. It wasn't my profession. It was a hobby. Also, more importantly, that's what my reference of being an actor was, that you read a script, you like it, you go do your job well. If you're good at it, people see you, you get more and better work. And that's how it worked as a kid. So I honestly, and as naive as I may sound by saying that, I honestly entered the industry thinking that, but the game had changed. I did not have a PR for the longest time, because I did not know what this is and why is this important. Why is it important with what I wear or what I eat, or why are my views important? Why am I supposed to be an expert on everything? Why can't I just be an expert at doing my job? But these are the expectations that, I don't know, were created, or there was a demand and somebody was pushing it and somebody was accepting it. And all of this meant something. And hence, if you see my work, I mean, I did a Kalyug and a Traffic Signal, both did amazingly well. And I wanted to do comedy because I did a lot of comedy on stage, and people thought that I was a serious actor who was not interested in doing it. And I said, I am interested in doing comedy. And they're like, but I don't know if he can do it and if he can handle a film. So I was very happy and starstruck to say, oh, Sharman Joshi is a fabulous actor. I've seen him in Style. I love him. Tushar is doing great. Rajpal Yadav is amazing. Priyadarshan is the best sorry for my French, I got carried away, but Priyadarshan is an amazing comic filmmaker. I'm going to go and do this film. And people were like, are you mad? You've just given 2 solo hero films. Why would you go and do an ensemble? Today, yes, if today me was speaking to me then, I would be like, listen, this is a bad business decision. So don't get carried away. Certain decisions are business made. And slowly and steadily in life, I realized that this is the beast. This is the business that you've chosen to be in. So you either get with the plan or stop complaining. I did so many films with every new directors, new actresses, new actors, just scripts. But then I realized that it's important to work with a maker, because I did some scripts that promised to be something but did not translate into that as film. And some films that did not see the light of the day in the way that they should have. They just came and they got lost. So yeah, maybe some of the up and downs may have happened because of my not being in with the plan. But having said that, I think I've still gotten enough chances and to be in a position where I'm still doing work. It could have been possible that I was one of those people that we'll be talking in past tense, that you will be interviewing somebody else saying, hey, remember there was Kunal Kemmu who used to do this film and that film. But no, so I'm saying I concentrate on that. The only thing I'm in control of is myself. I work on myself. I try to do justice to the work that I do. I do it honestly. And I really hope that I make it where people want to see me and where I see myself. And for me, I'm just very glad that my gratification and contentment comes from my audience, and you included, and people when I talk to, and I see that the question, "You're an underrated actor," does not come as a taunt saying, "Chalna." It comes from a place of respect, and I see that, and it means so much to me, and it makes me want to do better and try to fix those loopholes. And I've been telling people, tell me if this is what I should do, I will do it. If it is in the realm of things that I can do. But I have a problem with time and again be told, hey, you're a very good actor, you look good, you can dance, you have a good body, and you can do all of this, but you just need the right film. I'm like, man, if that is not in my hand, if you have that, give it to me. No, I'll do it. I don't have that ecosystem, so to say, of support.
Yeah.
Like I said, I want you to be clear to me. Say that, listen, you're a good actor, but no, I don't see you as somebody who can lead a film because I don't think you look good enough, or I don't think you can dance. Give me the truth and I'll handle it, or I'll work on it. Or you tell me that, I think your last film did this, don't do anything for 6 months, work on this, change your look and do this, and I'll do that. I would also like to live with the fact that I got something because of anything besides what I deserved on the basis of my talent. I don't want to be a person who's done something because I'm somebody's friend or I'm somebody's brother. But yeah, if I am worth it, and the audiences will tell you that, then yeah, if my dad makes films, then I think he should make films with me, because it's a good business decision and it's a good ethical decision, not just because I'm his son.
Like this whole idea of boycotting star kids to like end nepotism, do you align with it at all?
No, because see, firstly, when we're discussing about these things, we made nepotism a very big umbrella. Now favoritism, groupism, everything has become part of nepotism, and most of these star kids that we're talking about they're not launched by their fathers. Their fathers have worked hard in this industry to have certain relationships. So I always feel that the plus point that a film family kid has is that he's aware of this ecosystem that I'm talking about. So they can play that slightly better, and they have a better launch pad. They'll have a bigger launch pad.
Access. Yeah, exactly.
Yes. But it only becomes unfair when everybody, including that actor, knows that I don't have the goods for this. But now let's milk the situation of being, a integral part of this ecosystem and have somebody push this harder. Once, twice. But क्या होता है ना, नैनदीप, like फिर वो फिर दिखने भी लग जाता है. And you will see there are certain actors that will be talked about, and there are certain actors who are directly descendant, but because they are so good at what they do, nobody will have a problem with that. And I'm not saying it's a problem also. I'm saying when you are in a family, everybody wants to look after their family. Everybody wants to give them the best. But it just seems unfair at times.
As a person, I know that you're a beautiful human being. But as an actor, you are really talented, and I always want the best to happen to you.
Thank you, Nandi. Thank you so much.